Hey Bookies, today we are going to be doing the weekly mail haul, so let's get started. I got quite a bit of books here. Sorry in advance. I went to a couple of places. Anyways, one of the first places that I went to was Little Shop of Stories. I absolutely love going there. I had pre-ordered Lizzie Blake's Best Mistake by Mazey Eddings, and I had to go pick it up super quick. I'm already wanting to reread this book. It was so good. Basically, it follows a girl named Lizzie. She is a friend of our last main character in A Brush with Love. And Lizzie has ADHD. She's very, lives in chaos and everything, and doesn't really believe in love. She does hookups instead and never repeats hookups. When she meets a guy at a bar, she hooks up with him, and, they're kind of done. They go at it a couple more times, which breaks one of her rules. But also what breaks one of her rules is that she didn't realize that the birth control that she had was expired. And she gets pregnant. This is not your typical accidental pregnancy trope. Usually those are very dry. This one is so well done. It is so good. It's full of lighthearted moments, laughter, but sadness, but happiness and hopefulness and funny moments, chaos moments. It's so good. I highly recommend that you check out this book and follow Lizzie on her journey. As she not only deals with her ADHD, but also a pregnancy and a disapproving mother. So while I was in the store, I had to pick up a couple more books because, of course, I do. I picked up I'm Glad My Mother Died by Jennette and McCurdy because, speaking of disappointing mothers, this mother is very disappointing in here. Jennette talks openly about her early life, her career with Nickelodeon, a lot of bad things that happened there, but a lot about the abuse that she experienced at her mother's hand. She's been getting a lot of flack from a lot of people that don't understand that mothers can be abusive from people. I find that completely unfounded for several reasons, but this book is just, I've heard so many snippets about it, and I can't wait to read it in full. It seems like it's going to be so well done. I also picked up for the Halloween season Just Like Home by Sarah Gailey. I don't really remember what this one is about. I picked it up because of the cover, but I've been seeing it a lot on Bookstagram. It says that Just Like Home is a darkly gothic thriller from nationally best-selling author Sarah Gailey. Perfect for fans of Netflix's The Haunting of Hill House, as well as HBO's true crime masterpiece I'll Be Gone in the Dark. Yeah, that's a little teaser. I kind of want to go into it blind and get the full effect of it. But yeah, very much anticipating reading this one. No, you do my video.
Okay. Hey, Bookies.
Oh, shut up. I do not sound like that. You left a lot of shit in here.
Hey, Bookies. Here's my TBR. There's about 400 boys.
Oh, shut up. That's not how I sound like.
Put it on the outtake.
Hey, look at... No, I'm just kidding. Don't you love me?
I do love you. Well, we're married.
Alright, so the next book that I got from the Little Shop of Stories was Front Desk by Kelly Yang. She was one of the authors, one of the authors affected by Barnes & Noble's stupid new policy where they're like, we're only going to stock, the best-selling books or whatever bullshit. Anyways, yeah, so she was affected. Is affected. A lot of other authors are, but I wanted to go ahead and pick up this series, start out #1, and I'm just going to buy them from Little Shop because indie bookshops are better than Barnes & Noble anyways. Although still support authors at Barnes & Noble that are being disproportionately affected, but fuck Barnes & Noble, I don't know. It's a whole thing. Okay, anyways. I also picked up Pretty Guardians #3. This one has Sailor Mars on it. I need to read these first of all, but I'm very excited that they had book 3 in stock. I can't wait to read all of them. Maybe I'll do a Sailor Moon reading weekend. I don't know. Anyways, I got number 3. And then lastly, which is one of the books that I went into the store to intentionally buy, The Sunbearer Tries by Aiden Thomas. I was supposed to go to an event for him and get it signed, but I got sick. So I went to the shop, and what's great about indie bookstores that host events like this, they get extra copies for authors to sign after the event is over. So Aiden has signed this. He'd drawn a little sun over the and then he signed it. So very excited to read this. Like, super excited. I've been anticipating this. I've heard it's so much like the Hunger Games. I can't wait. A couple of other books that I got over the past week. We've got The Takeover Friend by Carol Dines. Let's see here. The Takeover Friend rings with authenticity. It's an honest and moving look at the difficulties and rewards of friendship, the love and complications of family, and the joy and uncertainty of growing up. Seems like every middle grade contemporary. Yeah, but it sounds really sweet. I am on tour for this one, so can't wait to read it. Another one I am on tour for, it is Omega Morales and the Legend of Lechuza. I know I'm mispronouncing it. I'm so sorry. Lechuza. I'm still in beginner Spanish. Please forgive me. Anyways, this seemed like a really good kind of spookiness story. And I really like the cover. We have like a little ghost girl over here. So I can't wait to read this one. One that I am super excited and also on tour for. How to Succeed in Witchcraft by Aislinn Brophy. So excited for this. The back of it says, people already think I'm cheating to be good at the things I'm good at, but I can't be bad at stuff. I have to be the best a million times over so people will acknowledge me. Sounds so much like me. It's a bitch. Anyways, I'm excited about this. I'm planning to see the author for an event coming soon. And yeah, very, very excited. I also got Spells for Lost Things by Jenna Evans Welch. I'm also on tour for this. So I know one of the characters in this one is in foster care, which I'm trying to read more about because that is a diversity need that is needed for all kids. And I think it is a contemporary work, but it seems really good, really sweet. I think I'm going to cry while reading it. I got selected as a winner to read and review How to Heal a Gryphon by Cannistra. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that. This seemed a little bit kind of Percy Jackson-esque. So I think it's going to be really, really cool. Also, the main character is a plus-size little girl. So I'm very excited about that one. Also, griffins. Like, you never usually see griffins in stories. You usually just see, like, dragons. So, very excited about the griffin aspect. And then, lastly for the books, my husband and I stopped off at a Books A Million because we were already in the mall. We were shoe shopping. So, we stopped off at the Books A Million. I picked up Skin of the Sea by Natasha Bowen because I am on tour for the second book. And I'm wanting a refresher because I remember this book being magical. I know it's about mermaids and it goes a lot into like mermaid lore and like the cultural significance of them and everything. Can't remember any exact detail about the book. And that's not knocking the book. This book is fabulous. But my memory is like that of a baby bird. So we are going to, and I had a copy. But I think I loaned it to a friend, and then she moved to New York. If you are that friend, and you have my copy of Skin of the Sea, and you also have my copy of The Hate You Give, if you need them, that's fine. But I would like them back if you don't need them. Anyways, I'm going to have to read this one, then I have to read the second one. But so excited about the second one. In light of the new Little Mermaid being announced, Halle Bailey, very, very excited to see a lot of books like this be pushed to the forefront. And then I had to pick up this book. I follow the author on TikTok, and I'm so excited for her. Her book launched while she was on a Disney cruise in the Tiana suite. It is Farrah Rochon's Almost There, which is a twisted tale. What if Tiana made a deal that changed everything? I've heard so many people say how well done this book is, how twisty-windy it is, and how marvelous it is. I cannot wait to read this book. And then the last book that we picked up from Barnes & Noble's, one that I convinced my husband to get for him, and I'm going to read after him. It's Firebourne by Rosario Mundo. The only thing that I know about this is that it has dragons in it, and everyone is very excited about the newest book. It's either the third or fourth that came out in this series. People are very excited about it, so it must be a really good series. I can't wait to read it, but my husband really likes dragons, so I convinced him to get this book on that plot alone. And lastly, I got the September Rainbow Crate. I'm so excited. I think the changes already went into effect for this box, or it is the last box pre-changes. The changes that I am talking about specifically are that they are doing just a couple of items now, and they're focusing on doing special edition new releases for their main book, and then also including an indie book that is also queer that they kind of like mesh together. So very excited about that change. I don't know what's in this box. I've avoided spoilers, so spoiler alert. I'll put a stamp that you can go to. That way you know when the spoiler's over, but I'm just going to be completely honest with you. This is the very last thing that we have for this video, so if you want to leave now, I will not blame you, because this is the very last thing. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, we're getting into it. I also have it over here because my address is on the other half of the box. We do not show addresses on YouTube. Alright. So here is the first thing that I see. It is this beautiful art. The theme of this box is enemies to lovers. Yeah, so this is pre-change, I believe. So the next box that we get from Rainbow Crate is going to be post-change. Very excited about that. Anyways, so this is going to focus on enemies to lovers trope. We have the August, or this is August. So, my bad, this is August. I'll put a correction when I was past talking. My bad. I don't know what box I'm getting. Anyways, so this is the August enemies to lovers. The whole thing goes over everything. So they have the playlist. The charity spotlight is True Colors, which is a youth-led LGBTQIA plus youth center in Manhattan, Kansas. Manhattan, Kansas? That's cool. The house provides mental health services, access to gender-affirming clothing closet, and a home setting to connect with other members of the community while you're being your most authentic self. So I know a couple of the stuff. We have the photo challenge on here. The theme for September is Historians Said They Were Roommates. Very excited. The queer nonfiction pick of the month is Deaf Utopia, a memoir and a love letter to a way of life. And then it lists some of the queer releases that they are excited about. The Honeys was a favorite. So good. Ooh, I didn't know the Book Eaters was queer. Ooh. Oh, This Is Why They Hate Us. I need to pick that up. These Fleeting Shadows, also queer. Loved it. It was good. And then Husband Material, the sequel, among other things. Anyways, I'm stalling. So, the first thing is, oh, look, it's a magnet. It's their magnet, and it says history, huh? Obviously from red, white, and royal blue. We have this Base Beats food. I guess that's Food That Rocks. What is this supposed to be? It is a Love Bite Spice Tin. Oh, okay. Well, that's neat. We have this Feeling of Falling in Love First Aid Kit. Oh, that's cute. I'm going to have to open that up and see what's inside of it specifically. They have a This Is How You Lose the Time War passport holder. I will still always favor the one that my husband handmade. But this one's really cute. I could probably set the holder my husband made in it. This one is a glass bottle. So, let's hope I don't drop it. Ooh, authentic needle flower extraction. That is gorgeous. It is the Jasmine Throne theme. And then here is the book. If you've not guessed it, it is The Feeling of Falling in Love. Which is by Mason Deaver. Mason Deaver is an amazing author. I absolutely loved I Wish You Were Here. We got a little author letter with a little I'm fine garbage disposal and a signed book plate. Here is what the inside of the passport holder looks like. So yeah, pretty spacious. Here is the inside of the little first aid kit. We got little cotton swabs, some scissors, gauze, medical tape. It's actually a pretty good kit. Honey, we have a kit for hiking now. We are always in the need of more first aid kits because yours truly is a complete walking disaster and has no spatial awareness. Anyways, here is a close-up of the magnet. It looks so cool. I think it's one of my favorites. It's so cute. But yeah, that is everything that was in the August, not September page, August Rainbow Crate box. Very excited. All good items. Can't wait for September, for whenever the change text effect. Very happy. So yeah, that is going to be everything. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.